this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, fellow Aquas. This is going to be for March 2023. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Aquarius. I am extremely under the weather. I think it's my allergies because I took a COVID test and that came out negative. But I have just this congestion in my chest and raw sore throat and coughing and sneezing, you know, all of the typical allergy symptoms, but to the 10th degree. So I took today off, and as per usual, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock actually. And Spirit's like, and I was like, and they was like, you need to go and do Pisces reading. I said, okay. I did Pisces reading, and then I felt very strongly it's time to start the March reading. So here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Aquarius. Here we go. This is the Tinseltown Tarot deck that I purchased while I was traveling from Barnes & Noble. Spirit, tell us what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Aqua. This is specifically for March. What messages do you have? I heard patience. Patience is a virtue. Let it align. Oh my God. Oh my God. King of Cups. I mean, he looks like he's dressed like the fucking magician. Right? King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it could be any sign. What he's holding is like this fancy staff. Like it looks like a wand, right? And he's got like a glass of champagne. And the Tinseltown Tarot gives off the vibration of old Hollywood, very vintage. So this would be someone who would be like, let's say, for example, Clark Gable. It's very dreamy, older, mature gentleman or masculine. There's this idea of a masculine energy that could be in the public eye. Okay, he could be, but he could just be the pick of the litter if that's the way you want to say it, right? He could be someone that all the bitches want. Could be the boss. Could be an entrepreneur, right? Could just be a CEO. This is someone who other people would consider a catch. Now, why is he coming up first? Because I think for some of you, that's what's aligning. Patience, right? It's aligning. Let him come to you. I think there's a masculine that's coming in, and it may not be specifically March, right? Because remember now, energy is fluid and, you know, time is kind of non-existent. They've got their eye on something though. You see that how their eye is going that way. Something has caught their attention. They're charming. They're handsome. They are successful and rich. I almost feel like in the past, there may have been a little bit of a tinge or maybe a lot of, I don't know, possible fuckboy behavior. This could be a reformed fuckboy. That's the best way I can describe it, okay? It's a reformed fuckboy. There's the goddamn magician. Remember the energy I felt earlier of the magician? Because he feels like he's dressed that way? Magic. This person is a manifester. They manifest. They also, though, have this power over people. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's you or them or both of you. Power of persuasion. They are extremely, they're extremely influencing. They have this magnetism about them. It's very old Hollywood, handsome, debonair, fucking man. Pardon me. You see that big circle behind him? Now, is that the moon or is that the sun? That's the illusion, isn't it? I mean, the magician is an illusionist. It's not always what you see or think. There's some sort of illusion here. The Hanged Man. Look at her. She's pretty much naked, seductive. This feminine is really in her feminine energy. Very sexy. She is loving herself. She's also going through something that is almost making her feel and have to be bare, naked, vulnerable. This feminine here is feeling like a goddess, extremely sexy energy, right? Now, the Hanged Man does symbolize a pause. It can symbolize enlightenment, but it really is a pause. It's as if like the feminine was like this in front of them. It's like they're hypnotized. You see what I'm saying? They're hypnotized by the feminine. They do the hypnotizing because everyone's always like, but for some reason, they're hypnotized by the feminine. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Look at her. She's a little bit elusive. And she's a little bit coy and shy, and she doesn't give too much. This feminine. They don't give too much, and they're not used to that. They're used to someone spreading their fucking legs wide, spread eagle like for them. Oh my God, I love you, pick me, pick me, pick me. And this feminine is not like that. You see these masks, right? It's almost as if they can't figure you out. They can't read you. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're feeling. You actually make them do extra work. You see how he's kind of getting out of the car like he's going to work or something? I get the vibration of because you don't give too much or you're mysterious, it makes them have to work extra hard to get to you, or it makes them have to get up and make the first move or something. This feminine is the star. You can see, look, Judgment. She's standing there accepting her award. She is the star. This feminine might be extremely successful, self-made, but she's very, very mysterious. And she does not wear her heart on her sleeve. She's not alluding either way, whether she's interested or not. And I think that's got him extremely fucking all up in his feels. He's hypnotized and curious and nervous and extremely interested. Wow, this feels exciting because it feels like you deserve this. It feels like this will be a long time coming for many of you. Aquarius, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, or the Cross Watcher. You have children. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So something old has to go. Some of you, it's literally releasing someone that you've had children with. Releasing the idea that you'll never have children. Maybe some of you, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, my clock's ticking. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask. That's the mask we saw earlier. That's the masks that we saw earlier. Sorry about that. Had somebody that stopped by. So the deception is wearing that almost like cloak of mystery. It's like they've never met anyone that didn't chase them. You're like a chin check to them. A breath of fresh air, but a breath of humility. You're humbling them because they're so fucking used to people chasing them or wanting to be with them that they just expected They expect it. I don't know if this person is just rich, handsome, or fucking famous. I don't know, but there's this aura of like, people always want to be with them. That's the aura they have. This union. I mean, this could be the one you fucking marry. This could be it. The Juliet to their Romeo. I fucking love that song. I will never fall in love again until I found her. However it goes, I just love that song. Heaven, when I held it again. How could we ever be just friends? I'm so sorry. My throat is fucking raw. So it's union. This is a soulmate, deep ass connection between two people. Oh, making your mark. You literally did that with them. They were just hypnotized. They were stunned, shocked. You got their attention. You remember like how in 50 Shades, this is very Christian Grey energy where everybody was just, oh my God. And she was too. Okay, don't get me wrong, the bitch was too, but she also kind of wasn't chasing him. And she was different. Like, she left such an impression on Christian, and that's the feeling I get. You leave a mark on them. You imprint on each other. Like in Twilight with the wolves, it's an imprinting. You make an impression on them and they can't get over it. And feminine, like you burn into them. An unexpected arrival. You sure fucking was. You sure fucking was an unexpected arrival in their eyes. They weren't looking for you. You weren't looking for each other. You were definitely not looking for each other. Holy fuck, it's the wedding rings. It's union twice. It literally says union as the first word. Wedding, married, soul connection. I mean, it's the one. The one that you could marry. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Someone might be in a connection already. They could possibly already be married. And so separation here is coming because these are the karmic relationships that are ending. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's why they're so attracted to you. Because you're not chasing that ass. Because you're like, fuck, I'm the prize too. They find that to be so attractive. Oh, look at that. They're going to put a fucking ring on it. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. They're going to put a fucking ring on it. But they might already have a ring from someone else. That's not for all of you, for some of you. That there's already a ring because they're already in something. Which they meet you, they're going to get out of. I assure you, I promise you that. Don't you worry about that. Within the next few months. Yeah, within the next few months, 100%. You also have listened to your intuition, which is, trusting your gut. My religion is my intuition, and it's about that knowing. How will I know they're the one? How will I know if he's thinking of me? I say a prayer with every... I'm so sorry. I should not be singing, but they channel songs, so let me take it easy on my voice before I fully, completely lose it. Hold on a second. Vitamin C and zinc, and then I made a delicious pot of soup like my grandma used to. My Portuguese grandma. She used to make it Asian style. Because in Hawaii, we love that kind of style of, you know, cooking. So it would be almost like chicken long rice if you've ever had that in Hawaii, but way more broth and less of the long rice. But it's just Asian, it's an Asian style, because what you do is, for those of you that want to make it, it's just fresh garlic, fresh onion, and a big chunk of ginger that you shave off, you know, you cut off the skin. Put it in a big pot, saute the shit out of it till it gets nice and, you know, very aromatic. Then I pour in the broth. You can use any kind of broth you want. Let that boil for a bit. And then on the side, we soak dried long rice. You can find that in Asian stores. And then I added a little bit of shiitake mushrooms because my grandma always added some, even though they're not my favorite. I don't hate them, but I know that they have, you know, a lot of good benefits to them health-wise. And so you soak that in water on the side as well too, because they're dried and dehydrated. And then, because I'm not adding chicken because I don't eat meat, that would be a whole nother story of how you do it. Then I just add everything at the end and then let it all just simmer and let the noodles soak up and rehydrate and get really soft, even though you're soaking them in water already. And you add the shiitakes, and then at the end, well, of course you add Hawaiian salt, and you're gonna do pepper, and then I like to add shoyu, which is soy sauce, and then some cut up green onions on the top, and we eat it with white Asian sticky rice. And it really is just soup for the soul. It's kitchen witch, right? Because it's all healing. 8 of Cups. Departure. That's a plane. You know, like departure in like arrivals and departures? There's something with departing, and it has to do with a plane. Because the 8 of Cups is walking away or leaving. There's some kind of departure here. Queen of Pentacles. Wow, look at this feminine. You feminines are going to be just a magnet for money. If you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I posted that money mantra today on Instagram because I felt so drawn to do so. And then you can see, look at that. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous piggy. She's got all of those fucking coins. She's got more than she can carry. It's being a magnet for money and abundance. This is beautiful. Look at all the luck. There's all the 4-leaf clovers all around. So somebody here falls into a bit of luck. Luck be a lady tonight. It's funny too, because on the very top, see that? It says, Happy New Year. He comes at the midnight hour. I've channeled that for fucking years. Wow, look at that. The flying pig. When pigs fly. This is the Ace of Wands. This is about someone taking a risk. It's really adorable because it's kind of like Evel Knievel, but this masculine's going to have to make a very bold move. Step outside of their comfort zone to do this as well too. All right, let's get into your extended. Click that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up all my links. You're going to want to go to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. This is going to be in your March 2023 extendeds on my website to rent it. Also, my link below to Patreon. You want to follow me there because on Patreon, I do all of the erotic readings there. I just started doing the zodiac readings there for erotic signs. Excuse me, the erotic ones for each signs. Hold on. As well as all of the extendeds to the special love readings you can only watch now on Patreon. So it's extremely worth your time and money. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the extended. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. And thank you for all of the donations that you guys send to my PayPal. I'm so sorry. I feel so sick, but I feel like I have to get these messages out. I mean, I have to do my job. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the extended. Love you. Bye.